Let us pray. Father in heaven, we are grateful. We are thankful for what you have done. We are not unmindful of your mercies, your graces, your protection over our lives, over the works of our hands. Thank you for seeing us through. Today is the 28th day of January 2024. Lord, you have helped us from day one till today. We are grateful. We are not unthankful, and we are not taking it lightly. As we're about to go into today's episode, today is episode 222. Last week was 221, not 211, because I usually go back to listen to me. Today is episode 222, and we are grateful for how far you have brought us. And our prayer is that as many that will join live, as many that will listen, as many that will go on YouTube to watch, let them have an impact. Let what we are talking be impactful to them. As we are about to begin our Good Food Challenge from tomorrow, the 29th to the 4th, Father, we ask that you enable us. It is for our own good. Nobody is sick for another person, and nobody is healthy for another person. You are healthy for yourself, and you enjoy your life. Thank you, blessed Redeemer, for in Jesus' most wonderful name we have prayed. Amen. Amen and amen and amen. Thank you so very much. This is episode 222. And for 222 times we have been on this program. My name is Dr.Favour, Afoma. I am not a medical doctor. I have a PhD in guidance and counseling with psychology from the University of Lagos. That will be 13 years ago now. And in 2017, the Lord called me to the Ministry of Health and Wellness. And I've been pursuing this cause. My ministry fell into preventive health care. We talk to people on how to live their lives, how to enjoy their lives, and how to maximize their own health. Because there is no person that is sick that is happy. And people that are around that people, those people, they are not happy either. I hope you have seen people that are giving care to the sick. By the time you know it, the carers die before the sick people, to show you how tedious it is to look after a sick person. Our prayer in this community is that people live well. It's not that we will not die, but we die at old, good age. That is our prayer. So it airs every Sunday evening, 8 p.m. Nigerian time. Last week, I want to do a small recap on what we did last week. But before then, I want to do a check. If you can hear me clearly, can you please indicate by typing a 1 on the chat? It will enable me to know that I am being heard. Good. Thank you so very much for those of you that join. You can reach out to your friends. You can reach out to the people around you to also join you. Because what we learn here is something that it transcends only health. It also goes, because when you are healthy, you are more productive. And when you're healthy, your life is better. Last week, I told us that because of my traveling and the things that happened, I checked my BP. It was 133, I think 90. But to show you that I know what to do to bring it down, because I have learned over the years to do what I am doing. And when I checked it this morning, I got 119/73. Can you see? 119/73. But if I don't know what I know, I'll be panicking. And the more you panic, the more it elevates. So in this program, what we teach is, or what we advocate rather, is that people will learn the simple techniques, simple things they need to do in order not to be sick. And when they're already sick, they know what to do. Once again, my name is Dr.Favour, Afoma, and I'm reaching you live from Lagos State in Nigeria. Happy New Year again. Now, last week, the last thing we said last week, among other things, were the 7 basic tenets of Dr. Donald Whitaker, who were reviewing or going through his book, And the name of the book is How to Feel Better and Live Longer. Many of us don't feel good because of the food we eat. As we go on, we will see how the food we eat impacts our lives. Many of us are irritable, many of us are moody, many of us are drowsy, many of us are fatigued because of what we eat and the things we do. Now, we said that he has 7 tenets, 7 basic tenets to good health. Number 1, correct eating habits. Number 2, correct vitamins and minerals. Number 3, adequate sleep and rest. Number 4, a regular program of exercise. Number 5, adequate intake of pure water, not sachet water, just old plain water. Number 6, a positive outlook on life. And then number 7, a changing of lifestyle. Many of us don't know. I did a lot of posts this week on what makes people to be sick in preparation of our Uncle Food Challenge. Many people think they will be sick. They will die if they don't eat any cooked food. If they don't eat maybe a bar, rice, beans, plantain, yam, you will not die. What you are doing is that you want to give your body, there are things your body don't produce, so you give them into the body so that it will help the body to do its work properly. It's like you having a car, you give good oil to the car. You don't just put groundnut oil into your car engine. No, you put water where it's supposed to be water. You put oil where oil is supposed to be. You check the brake pads. You do body, you do alignment, you do weight balancing. You make sure that the car is in order. I traveled with my car, and all these things I did. And the car did not stop us on the way. We only stopped the car when we wanted to maybe stretch our legs and maybe you want to buy fuel. The car did not give us trouble. The way we treat our cars, if we treat our bodies in the same manner, you hardly get sick. When God called me to this ministry, one of the things he taught me using my car. He said, your car is brand new. And to a large extent, there are things you should not put into your car if you don't want your car to get problem. There are things you shouldn't put there. You see, these are the little things you have to make sure that the tires are gauged well. You can't gauge a tire that is maybe they're supposed to take 40, you put it at 80, it will burst. So these are the things that you are supposed to do. And when I began to do that, for 6 years, I drove that car and the engine never knocked. The engine never knocked because I always take it to service the car. So what we want to do tomorrow, from tomorrow, is to service this body. We have done a lot of eating, meat, drinking, this one, overindulging, we didn't rest, we are looking after friends, we are looking for, what, attending to people, we didn't rest when we're supposed to rest. So what we are doing from tomorrow is to give this rest, to service this body. And how do you do that? You do that by eliminating cooked food from your diet. You choose any 3 days of your choice, beginning from tomorrow, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. You don't eat anything you cook before you can eat it. Myself, what I want to do, I'll do a lot of smoothies, I'll do juices, and I'll do salads. That's what I want to do. I may take plantain, but the plantain must be ripe, and you don't fry it and you don't cook it. You eat it raw. And the best way to eat plantain actually is to eat it raw. The way you eat banana that's ripe, that's the way you eat plantain that's ripe. That's the better way to eat of eating it. So tomorrow we are starting. If you can't start tomorrow, you can start on Tuesday. But the 3 days must be consecutively. It must be, you have to do it consecutively. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or Thursday, Friday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, or Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You don't do on Monday. you eat good food on Tuesday, and then you do again on Wednesday. It doesn't work like that. What you will do is tomorrow, if you want to start with us tomorrow, in the morning, if you have lemon and warm water, you can put warm water in a glass cup, just press some drops of lemon and take it on an empty stomach. What we want to achieve, we want to detoxify our system. We want to make sure that we clean out the colon, the intestine, all the retained feces, they will move out. Because once your inner environment is clean, you are healthy. People go to spend money on rub this, rub that, rub that. I have come to realize that it is when your inner environment is clean, that's when your outer environment will reflect. It will reflect on the color of your skin. It doesn't mean that when you are dark, you will be fair. No. Even if you are dark, you find out that you are okay. Your skin is not dull. Your skin is not flaky. You know what I mean? It's like flakes. You have a smooth skin and you sleep better. You sleep better and your mood is enhanced. Like I told us last week, I checked my blood pressure. It was 133/90. But I knew that I don't have high blood pressure. So many things contributed. This morning again, I just checked it. I checked it a few days, but today, just for me to have a data for what I'm telling us, I checked it and I got 119/73. 119, not even up to 120. And I will be 58 years by this year. So you see that your parents died of high blood pressure or diabetes or this, or it doesn't mean if you change your diet and you change your lifestyle, you will live well. You will live well. I tell you the truth. You will live absolutely well when you do what I am doing, because I am not teaching us. I'm not teaching you. I'm teaching us, including myself. So when what we did last week, we have named this the 7 tenets, the basic tenets of Dr. Donald Whitaker. And then I will continue from where we stopped. He said, by following these proven principles, nearly anyone can develop. If you do, he said, number one, correct eating habits. Many of us don't eat correctly. We don't eat correctly. I've told us you must chew your food thoroughly so that the enzymes in your mouth will mix with the food very well. Before it goes down, it will aid digestion. But if you go food, you find out that before, if I eat vegetables, if I poo, the vegetables will be looking at me. But now, no more, because I have to chew my food thoroughly. The only thing, if I'm eating, I'll make sure there's no fan so that my food won't get cold. I don't like eating cold food as a person. Now, correct vitamins. There are things, vitamins and minerals you must put into your body for them to work. Your body doesn't produce those things, so you must put them in. He said, if you do these things, these are the things you will see in your life. Number one, you have more physical energy. Many people will look at me, they say, Doki, you have energy. Yes, I do, because I know how to generate it. I generate it by the things I do. Anything that will give me stress, I put it aside. A sister came to drop another person in my house this evening, and I told her to park in front of my house. If it's before, she'll be looking for where to park, especially today that is Sunday. She won't see. Reason, my neighbor will park her car between her house and my house. She will just park it and go. So I knew that that was a stress, and I needed to address that stress. You know what I did? I went, called plumber, called welder. No, first and foremost, I called the bricklayer. I said, come, let me show you what I want you to do. I want you to put a demarcation between her house and my house. They said, do we need block? I said, no, it won't be blocked, because when rain comes, when the flood comes, the flood will push the rain back. It's just something like a pole, pipe. They said, then you have to buy pipe. I said, come to the end of my boss quarters. I said, choose anyone. They said they can take 6. I said, I don't think 6 will be, we can use 6. Then when they came, they said, yes, you are right. You can only use 3. You know what I did? I bought half bag of cement. I have sand already in my house. The woman parked that car from, I don't know when, but when I came back, that car was there till Thursday. The moment she removed that car, I came down from my house, pulled my car from my house, parked it there so that she won't come and park it again. And I called what are they calling this man? Bricklayer. The guy came, I moved out my car. I told him where to put I have already gone to the welder before. They did what we call action. You know, when you want to choose something, there's something they will put it to cross it. They will not just put something like this, they will cross it. I've already had that prepared and put in place. So by the time she went and came back, she found out that I had put a demarcation. Will she park in front of my house? No. She went and parked it somewhere. So all the people that are coming to my house now, they park in front of my house. I have used my money to pay for stress. Stress of going to do. No, you don't need it. Because I'm particular about what comes into my life. I'm particular about how I react. Anybody that makes me angry or anything that makes me uncomfortable, you see, I pack that thing. That was how so when the lady come, I told her, park here. And she parked. The person that came yesterday, I said, park there. Before, people will be looking for everywhere to park, especially if it's on a Sunday. You know, everybody's at home, everybody parked, and you can't block somebody's gate. So you see, you have more physical energy. Number 2, you have a sharper mind. You have a sharper mind. Your mind is sharper. You understand things, you are alert. When people want to play on your intelligence, you are smart to know that this person is going off guard. You know, we talked about healthy boundaries in this place. Many people don't know how to place the boundaries. And they will violate it and they think it's normal. To me, it's not normal because I don't violate people's boundaries. And if I give you opportunity and you violate my boundary, you know what I do to you? I move you to one side because you are a threat not only to my life, but to my health. Number 3, a better memory. You find out that you remember things easily. You hardly forget where you place things or what you discuss with people. Number 4, calmness. You are calm. Even in the midst of crisis, some people look at me and say, Doki, why are you so calm? Even in a chaotic situation. This is because my makeup, my body, the hormones my body releases, they are aligning with what I want. I am calm. Then number 5, coolheadedness. Coolheadedness. Some people, if you see how they react for certain things, you'll be wondering, is it because of this little thing that this guy is reacting this way? I went to buy fuel in a filling station one day. I don't know what happened. Just beginning of this year. And one man, he was driving Okada, bike. Another man came. I don't know whether he wanted to move. You know how Okada would like to come close to the pump. I don't know whether he scratched the man's car or he just touched it. If you see how this man, at a point, the man that came down from the car, he has stopped talking about that Okada. I said, oh God, hey, maybe it's this little thing, this early more this year, you are beginning to do this kind of wahala. He just looked at me and shook his head and drove off. Then number 6, self-control. Self-control. So many of us don't have self-control. Self-control is not, I tell people, you can have self-control over sex, but you don't have self-control over your mouth. The things you say. You don't have self-control over the things you do. Self-control is not only about you not sleeping with another man, because there was somebody did something sometime. So I reported that person to the person that introduced her to me. So she was telling me, Doki, this woman is a good woman. I'm telling you, maybe there's a misunderstanding. I said, I'm not saying she's a good woman. She's not a good woman. She's a good woman because she's not sleeping with another person's husband. But in this instance that I interacted with her, she's supposed to tell me the truth. What I require from anybody that I deal with, tell me the truth. I will tell you the truth, no matter how bad that situation is. Tell me the truth. I'm a counselor by my profession. I have a PhD in guidance and counseling with psychology. And a man came to me one day and told me, Doki, my marriage is about to hit the rocks. One of the things I told the man, tell me the truth. I'm not a seer. If you tell me the truth, it will help me, and the Holy Spirit will help me to tell you what to do to salvage that marriage. And he told me the truth. And I told him what to do, and he did that. Because I told him, if you deny anything or you cover anything, I won't smell the back of my hand to know whether what you are telling me is true. You called me. And normally I'm supposed to charge you money. You know, I give people counsel for free. But some people, before they talk to you, you pay them. I don't blame them. That's their profession. So after talking to the man, at the end of the day, he did what I asked him to do. And the marriage, he's living happily with the wife. Because I told him, you see the way you poo-poo, you flush it. I told him, put your ego in the toilet and flush it. Your ego will destroy your marriage. Your ego, E-G-O, edging God out. That's what many of us call it. You edge God out. Ego, pride. I said, put your pride in the toilet. Go to your wife. You know you did something wrong. Don't feel you are a man, this one. I say, I'm telling you the truth. Because I have been there. Ego will destroy your marriage. And by the time you know it, it will be very difficult for you to retrace. And he did that. Today, he lives comfortably, happily with the wife. So then the number 7 is better looks. You look better. You look fine. People will see you and say, you are looking good. You see me with my haircut, I'm looking good. I know I am because I feel it. You must, before you look good, you must feel good. Now, if you are getting value from what I'm sharing with us, please can you indicate by typing 222 on the chat. The information I gave, the proven principles are the things you get when you do what Dr. Donald Whitaker said. But if you don't do it, see what you get. Number 1, those who refuse the disciplined lifestyle, he says, will experience the opposite. Number 1, feeling half dead. You are alive, but you are half dead. You are alive, go, but you are half dead. Number 2, doped with stimulants and prescription medicine. Every time, the person will look for something to swallow, to sleep, or something to swallow, to poo. Do you know that for years, I have not taken anything. If I feel that I'm constipated, I will check what I ate. If I check what I ate, you know what? I will eat something in return, and my bowels will move. In a day, at times, I go to toilet 2 or 3 times a day. But some people go to toilet once in 2 weeks. Just imagine the nature and the type of bacteria, bad bacteria, and the toxin they accumulate in their bodies. That's why they don't look fine. Then number 3, irritable. Anybody that's always snappy, touchy, every little thing. It's not that you did something and the person is telling you this thing, I don't want it. But anytime everybody's walking on egg shell when the person comes, you think that person is doing mantra, that person has problem. That person is not living well. Then number 4, tired and sluggish. You get up in the morning, you know you're supposed to have energy. You are tired. You can't explain why you are tired, but you are tired and you are sluggish. I have a young girl living with me. When you call her, when she came, she'll be dragging her leg. The slippers will be doing. One day I called her, I said, do you know when I walk? Do you see me making myself as making any movement? You see me, I walk smartly. Despite my frame, I walk smartly. I walk smartly. So I told her, and you are too dull. in this age and generation, if you operate in what you are operating, you may have all the necessary things to get educated or to get employed, but you find out you won't be employed. Somebody got a scholarship, went to Netherlands, studied and came back. The mother told me, she visited me last week in the village before we came back, that boy is still unemployed. I asked her, does he have to? So he said, no. There are soft skills you are supposed to have, especially tell your children. There are soft skills they're supposed to have, and it has to do majorly with IT. Because you can't come to work in a company and they tell you to key in something, you say you don't know. They will not employ you. Then number 5 is little self-esteem. Anybody that has something like body odor, you don't have esteem. Because anytime you come around people, they will not talk to you, but you see something like this, and they'll begin to draw away from you. It has shown you that there is something around your life that is not good. So these are the things, if you don't do the needful, you will get the opposite of what Dr. Whitaker said. He said, the doctor of the future will give no medicine. Pay attention. The doctor of the future will give no medicine, but will interest his patients in the care of the human frame and diet, and the cause and the prevention of disease. Thomas Edison said that. The doctor of the future, he said that years back. So let's assume now is the future. Many doctors are now going to preventive healthcare, because it is better for you to prevent disease. There's a post I made, avoid battle. Avoiding battle is better than winning a battle, because when you fight a battle, your resources you have put in there, your time you have put in there, you even put in money. But if you avoid a battle, it's not that somebody will be looking for your trouble up and down, you leave that person. That's not what I meant. You saw my neighbor was just, I have one beautiful tree in front of my house, one mango tree, very beautiful, that gives us, sanitizes the air around us. In the evening like this, to get fresh air, she went and cut it. She didn't tell me she cut it. I cried. So that thing pained me. Oh. After paining me, I said, okay, there's nothing I could do. So when she started encroaching into my front, I said, no, I won't take this. Did I talk to her? No. I used my money to pay for that stress. I went and bought half bag of cement. I already have sand. I already have pipe. I just paid for the workmanship. And I had peace. I had peace. So when we talk about cause and prevention of anything that will cause you trauma, anything that will cause you pain, anybody that will make your life, make you not to be happy, no matter who that person is, pack that person in 2024 is very good, because the economy is very, very stressful. Somebody told me that a painter of Gary that used to be 500, but custard bucket is now, somebody said 2005, somebody said 2000. I don't know. But I bought a painter of beans. What I used to buy 5,000. And people must be eating. So you ask yourself, if I'm not making extra money, maybe you are a government worker. Excuse me. Maybe you're a government worker and they are paying you maybe 30,000 or 80,000 or 150,000. And you have been buying Gary when it was 500 now. And the government did not increase your salary. How do you cope? The best way to cope is to adjust your lifestyle so that whatever you are not getting through that food you used to eat, you will augment it. And one of the things you do, you start to do exercise. Exercise will take out depression from you. Exercise will take out stress from you. And these are the things the doctor advised us to do. Now, he also said, if time permits us, there's a video I wanted us to watch, but I was trying to put the video here. It wasn't working, but I will try it again before we go. Then he said also that many people come down with heart disease. You know, high blood pressure doesn't happen overnight. There are basic things you need to understand about your diet and your lifestyle. I told us last week, if your blood pressure is high, go and do a walk. I said this the last Sunday. On Monday, I did a walk. Monday. Tuesday, I rested. Wednesday, I did another walk. Thursday, I rested. Friday, I did another one. And I checked the BP this morning. It came down. Because of what? Not only the exercise that I do, what I eat is also contributory. Many people don't know that what they are consuming, the way they are eating those things, are contributory to them having high blood pressure. He said, in basic research, scientists are trying to design drugs that will keep the heart disease from developing in the first place, working on a synthetic protein drug that helps the body remove fatty deposits in the blood. The magazine said, this all just astounds me. Through the years, I've sent my heart patients to the great hospitals of the nation for bypass surgery and other treatment. The skilled surgeons performed the surgery. The patients improved remarkably, then was dismissed from the hospital and sent home on the same diet that caused the heart problem in the first place. So you see, the people, one of the multi-million-dollar business in Nigeria, in America, in everywhere is pharmaceutical, because they connive with doctors. Don't tell them what to do. Let them buy when they are down. Let them come to you. You charge them for consultation. You send them. Do you know that many pharmaceutical companies, when a doctor sends you to them, they have percentage of the drug they will give you. If the drug is maybe 30,000, in that 30,000, the doctor may have 2,500 or 3,000, depending. Because when I came down with high blood pressure in 2013, and I went to LUT, I went to Randall Hospital here in Lagos, the doctor that saw me insisted that I must buy a particular drug from a particular pharmaceutical company. So when I went to the hospital pharmacy, the lady there told me, we have this. Even if we don't have the exacts of it, we have something that has the same formulation. Why must she tell you to go and buy? You know what I did? I told the pharmacist in the hospital, give me your own. I didn't go to buy your own. I'm telling you, what I tell you is what I have experienced. I didn't go to buy, because she has already signed, and just even if it's ordinary going to do total checkup, they will ask you, do you have any reference letter? So that they will know what to send to who sent you. So they are in connivance. So don't be the culprit they are using. Just imagine, the doctor told me, Dr. Molisa, in 2013, if you do what I asked you to do, in 2 weeks, you will throw away these high blood pressure drugs. You will be fine. Our colleagues will not tell you, but I'm telling you, because I have seen people, young people, come down with heart disease. Heart disease is still the highest form of the killer disease. Somebody died in my kindred. I just heard people. Somebody said she cooked so time. The other person said, but she was looking well. You know, I didn't want to comment so that they will not say this woman is insensitive. That you'll see somebody and the person is just moving. You don't know what the BP of that person may be 200 and over 170. And you say nothing is wrong with the person. That's the reason why, as an adult over 40, you must always make sure that you check your blood pressure. Check your blood pressure. That thing doesn't cost much. Just put it. Put battery. Put it. Stay 2-3 minutes. You are done. It may save you, because anytime I find out that my BP is high, there are things I will not do. One of the things the doctor told me that will bring your BP down, exercise and rest. Oh, they receive bonuses from pharmacists. I'm telling you, if you rest and you exercise, because anytime you exercise, your body must rest. You drink a lot of water. Run away from salt. If we have time today, we can go into sugar so that you know what sugar does in your system. Some have shares. Now, little or no information was given the heart patients on what caused the problems. Nothing about diet, fats, cholesterol, exercise, stress, being overweight, smoking, rest, nothing. You see how God helped me, because this thing happened in 2013 and this ministry came in 2017. God prepared me ahead of this ministry, because that woman just told me, let me tell you, she looked at me and said, she thought I was a medical doctor. I said, no, ma. She said, you have a PhD. I said, yes. I said, you sabi book now. Why will you want to? Don't let them deceive you. That was the doctor that told me, Dr. Nwolisa, be your own doctor. Be your own doctor. It will save you a lot of stress. What are the triggers? You eat well. You eat portion. Portion before, if you see me eat eba, I love to eat eba with good soup. But now I prefer small eba. But I will eat soup, but this eba will be small. And I reduce my eating drastically, because she told me do portion control. All these things come to bear on your liver. Your liver is the largest organ inside. And most of the things, it's like a control. So many things go through it. That's why when you if you put your hand on your leg and you do like this, see, and it goes in, don't take it like that. Your body is retaining water, and that water is sodium, and you have to eliminate it by all means. And one of the ways to eliminate it is through exercise. Because when you do exercise and you sweat, just touch your sweat with the tip of you see it's salted. The woman I just thank God for that lady, I'm telling you. She just told me, I'm telling you, many of us doctors are sick. And if you go to pharmacy, we have share. Now, scientists are trying to find a synthetic medicine that will reduce fatty substances in the blood. Why put them there in the first place? Proper diet will keep them out. That's why we are starting Uncle Food Challenge. Many of us do it as a lifestyle. We do it as a lifestyle, but because we want to encourage others, there is what we call critical mass of anointing. Let the grace be, people will do it, they will be encouraged. You see people showing all kinds of food, they are eating raw food. I'm not saying do but some people will fry something with oil that has been, I saw recently where they are saying a woman was frying pekere, these plantain chips, and she was putting, is it nylon, to make it thick. That's why it doesn't break. Yeah. You see, people can do anything for money. That's why I stopped so many businesses I was doing. I was particular about what I do, because I can't tell people to eat right and I will dish out the wrong thing for them to eat just because of money. It doesn't make sense. Let me give you Dr. Whitaker's plan for a healthy heart. If you are joining us for the first time, this is Great Life with Dr. Favour, and Great Life is reaching you live from Lagos State, Nigeria. Great Life is a program of Healthy Race Ministry International, and Healthy Race was the ministry God gave Dr. Afoma in the year 2017. In the year 2018, May precisely, the Lord gave her Uncle Food Challenge. We are starting our Uncle Food Challenge tomorrow. By God's grace, if it's possible, I will be doing a live broadcast so that people can join. I'm not wanting people to join to flood the ministry WhatsApp group. Over here last week, he lost it. I'm just medical boy, died of prostate cancer. Many doctors are sick. Be your own doctor. So in 2019, precisely 22nd day of September, the Lord told me to begin this program, Great Life with Dr. Afoma, and that's the way he gave me the name, great life with Dr. Afoma. So I want to declare to you that you can live a great life. Great life exists, and I live a great life. I live a great life when I don't even have any shishi. But I tell you, when you have shishi, it is easier because you make your choice. You can choose what you want to eat, not that you just see anything you are eating. There are things I don't eat intentionally. When I told somebody, I don't cook with seasonings, the woman said, but this food tastes as if you put it, no. But there is no. I use natural no. Ogiri, that was what I used in cooking that. Ogiri, I don't use seasonings. I don't use ordinary salt, this white flowing salt. I use sea salt. These are the things the cardiologist told, because the cardiologist told me, your heart is like the engine of your car. If the engine knocks, the car will not go. Dr. Wonley said, don't allow your heart to knock. I said, Now, he said, number one, eat right. Many of us are not eating right. Eat right, balance your meals. I would, by God's grace, we will go into the classes of food, carbohydrate, protein, water, vitamin, mineral, so that people will know if you are eating anything and that thing does not tally well with what you believe, you run away. You run away. Eat right, balance your meals, take proper vitamins, minerals, and trace elements. Most of these you get you get them in the food you eat. Most of them you take them. Then in taking them, you have to be particular about what you are taking. A beloved sister gave me a call. I don't know whether she's on the call. I don't want to mention her, but she just called me. Somebody that is very dear to me. She said, I've not seen her on the social media for some time. She just told me, doctor, it's me. I am down. I am down. As I am speaking to him in the hospital, I said, God forbid. Say, you? She said, yes. Kiniko. That she's here with a cardiologist. And the man, he said, she said, the man said there is a particular supplement that he gives his patients to take, and he has helped them over the years. And they don't buy it in pharmacies. They are distributed through chain distribution, network. You must buy it from somebody. So the doctor spoke to me. I said, what's the name? He called the name. I said, okay. Somebody I know does that. He said, okay, if you can get it for her, get it for her. It will be good. You know what I did? When she dropped the call, I called somebody. The person didn't answer me. He said she does it, but she didn't answer me. You know me, if I'm dealing with you, communication is important to me. You see, communication. Because she didn't communicate back, I went back to the group. We have healthy living partners. And I chatted. I said, anybody knows? Anybody that deals on this? Somebody chatted me and said, yes, doctor, this woman, I know. I chatted that woman. I bought that. Do you know how much I bought that? Because she told me at that point, I've run it through a lot of tests. I don't even have money to buy it. And because she knew that I am an advocate of good health, and I know she's a disciplined woman, because I have to make, when at the appropriate time, I will find out what led her to that, so that we correct it. Because the doctor told me it was 95,000. I got it from that woman, I think 88,000 something. And I told her, send it to her. And I paid. Not because I have all the money, but God has seen my heart. I am passionate about people's health. Because when you are healthy, you accomplish a whole lot of things. People will see me, they will say, she has so much money. That's why she's throwing money. And I laugh at those people. Anybody that knows me too well knows that I can give out the last thing I have just to make sure that I recover. Because it is easier to recover that person's health than coming to form committee for the burial. Anybody that puts me in any committee for burial, I exit. Because when that person was sick and she reached out to you, what did you do? What did you do? Did you tell her what to do? Number 2, lose weight. You see me, I went to my son's house, climbed the weight, the tail ran, bam. I just laughed. I said, this thing. My son said, hey, mom, see. I said, don't worry. I know what to do. Small, small now. You see me losing the weight. Small, 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 small. That you are slim doesn't mean you are healthier than a person that's fat. Let me be honest with you. Some slim people, they have problem of high blood sugar. They have problem of arthritis. Even as slim as they are, they have problem of high blood pressure. So don't look at yourself because you are chubby. You say, I'm not. No. What is inside your body? That's what you will always pay attention to. He said, lose weight. Don't go even a pound over what you should weigh. You see, as I am now, I am obese. Me, I am obese. I know it. Because if I check my body mass index, I am obese. But will I kill myself? I won't kill myself. I will gradually work on my body to come down. Some people will go and do quick walk. They do gastric bypass. They slim down. Their tummy is as flat as this laptop. Tomorrow, they begin to develop crises and complications. Don't be among them. Number 3, quit smoking. It will kill you. Quit smoking. Anybody that smokes, anybody that do it's like putting a smoke inside your body. How can you put smoke? Do you know that if you go to where they are cooking with firewood, with the best perfume, and you stay there for long, do like this, your body will be smelling that what are they calling it? That smoke. Not to talk of somebody that is putting it inside. If you have anybody that's smoking, my friend died. My friend did not smoke, but the husband was a chain smoker, and she died of lung cancer because the person that's the secondary smoker is at more risk than the person smoking. So quit smoking. Number 4, exercise. You see, I tell you in the name of God, anybody that will tell you you'll be living well, healthily, without doing exercise, that person is doing you a disservice. Health does not flow from a bottle. Health is lifelong decisions and choices we make every day. According to one of my mentors, Reverend Tony Akinyemi, nobody will tell you drink anything in this bottle now, go. Some people will say they took anointing oil. That is faith working. But I tell you the truth, if your faith does not come to that level, don't try it. You will die. You will die. Exercise. Learn what is best for you. Stick to it. You don't need to run. Just walking, ordinary walking is what you need. Because yesterday I didn't go to exercise. What I did, in the evening I came down. I was walking around from my gate to my boys' quarters. I walked it round, and I sat down. Are you getting me? Then number 5, get plenty of rest. I did a post on Facebook. If you don't allow your body to rest, your body will rest by force. And at that event, your friends will drink and they will eat. You know what will happen? They will wear a shebi on top of your head. You know what that means? You die. You die. You will die. Get plenty of rest. Learn how to sleep well at night. If you are watching me for the first time and you did not follow me when I did a particular topic on the 7th of this month, 3 weeks ago, on sleep, please go to YouTube. Dr.Favour, just type Dr.Favour, you see it, look for it. 7th of January 2024, we talked about sleep. Many people sleep with lights on. There is a particular hormone your body secretes when the whole place is dark. That's why God made night, morning, and night. If God is not wise, he will not put night. Everywhere will be day. Why did God put night? Even people living overseas, our night may be their morning, but they must have night. You walk, they must have it. So learn how to sleep well at night. Number 6, conquer stress. Conquer stress. You can conquer stress. Exercise helps. If you want to reduce stress, do exercise. Exercise will make you to conquer stress. Learn to deal with stressful situations. You see the situation I told you, somebody will come in front of my house and park a car with reckless abandon. It was giving me stress. People will visit me, they won't see where to park. They will be driving round. They may even park maybe 3-4 posts away from the house. And I know I have a front stage, people can park. When there are more than one, you say, okay, let them go somewhere. You know what I did? I used my money. Just went to the place where the government put a demarcation. I told them, you see this thing, follow it. And they followed it. It was a stressful situation. And since that Thursday, anybody that visits me parks in front of my house. So anything, any situation that's giving you stress, look at it critically in 2024 and push it away, please. It's important you do that. Develop a hobby or other interest beside your work. There's something I posted for some people on my broadcast about social capital investment. The last statement said the most important asset you have is not your job or money or title, it's people. But I tell you, people will also cause you the greatest stress. So dealing with people will help you a great deal. Learning how to deal with people. You know, some people are too careless. They don't hold boundaries. They just do things because they feel this one. You must put boundaries. People may think you are strict or wicked, but for your own good, because I know what causes me stress. I know what causes me stress. I will tell you this, I don't want this. I don't want this. It's for my own good. And you go ahead and violate it. And you tell me you want to gaslight me. No, it's not done now. Not done. Number 7, see your doctor regularly. One girl told me, how can I share this message, man? You can share it. I don't know Nonye, who is Nonye now. You can go to my YouTube page and copy it, share it to people. If you're on my broadcast list, if I share it after this night, you can send it to them. You can share it. Then, number 8, cut down on fat, sugar, and white flour. They are poison. Fat, sugar, or white flour. Fat, sugar, or white flour. Some of us, we are 50 years, we are still eating bread. In the morning, your children are preparing to school, or your grandchildren, they bring margarine or butter or cheese. You follow them. These are the fat that clog the arteries. And when the blood wants to flow, the blood will be constricted, the blood will be thickened, and then your heart is, pressure. You know what is pressure? That's high blood pressure. But if those arteries are well cleaned out, have you had a blocked sink in your Dr.Favour? Yes, Dr.Favour is the YouTube. Okay, I think somebody is posting it. Have you had a blocked tube in your kitchen sink? Suddenly water doesn't go down. You do. By the time you know it, you go under and you remove the under. Some things you see a lot of debris. Put your hand in that hole like this, and just do like this. You will see particles. One of the ways to clean your sink, if you don't use bicarbonate of soda or one of those things they share on the internet, boil hot water. See hot, hot, pour it in your kitchen sink. All the oil that clog the pipes it will move out. Will you drink hot water for your arteries to clean? No, you use food. And that's the reason why we do uncooked food. And it's starting tomorrow. If you want to do it for the first time, you may not do 3 days at a stretch. A woman told me the first day she did it, she thought she would die. You are not fasting. Thank God, my commission, we ended our 21-day fast today. So tomorrow I will do. You are not fasting. You can be putting something into your mouth from morning till night, even if it's water, even if it's juice. Juice, I don't mean chivita. Don't go there. Don't go. Anything that is on the shelf already had preservatives. It has colorings. They will tell you coconut, this one. These are just the flavors, manufactured synthetic artificial flavors. If you want to do juice, go and get cucumber, do juice. One of the things you will target this year, target it this year. Can one chew cashew nut? No, cashew nut is already roasted now. It's already roasted. Some of them even have sugar. Some are, you don't chew cashew nut, you don't chew granules. These are the, fats are in all these things. For the first time, 3 days in 2 months, don't take these things. You see how fresh your poo-poo will come out. When you poo, you are supposed to, don't just poo and close your eyes and flush toilet. When you poo, look at your poo. Your poo says a whole lot about how healthy you are. Your poo is supposed to be shaped, the shape is supposed to be like banana. If you are pooing and it's coming out in drops, something is not right. It's supposed to be like banana. And if you poo and everywhere is watery, it's not so good. Your poo is supposed to form. When you eat enough fiber, it's supposed to form, it will be bulky and it will float. If you do poo and it moves into the toilet water, and the water touches your bumbo, you have issue with what are they calling it? Constipation. So cut down on fat, sugar, and white flour. They are poison. Although this lifetime regimen may seem a high mountain to climb, isn't it better than open heart surgery, heart attacks, and strokes? Is it not better to deny yourself something for you to gain something? There is another dividend. You will feel better and live longer, and life will be so much more enjoyable. We will stop it here because I've seen that time is not, me, I emphasize things. Time is not our friend. Next week, let's do it small. It's better we do it small instead of rushing and people don't get anything. So if you are joining us for the first time, this is Great Life with Dr. Afoma, and the Great Life is every Sunday evening Nigerian, 8 p.m. Nigerian time. It's a program of healthy living, Healthy Race Ministry International. Healthy Living is my mentor's ministry. My ministry is Healthy Race Ministry International. And we don't have a church. We are not a church. We don't have a physical meeting. We meet online because from the beginning, God told me it will be a virtual ministry. We meet online. Sister Helen Tonta, she's responding to us from Australia. I think this should be their morning. Some people are responding from Germany, some people from London. So if it's a physical meeting, so they will fly and come to Nigeria to show you that before then, COVID had not come. Doing online churches ministry had not even come then. So you see, you have to be intentional about your life. It is your life. You see me, I chose to wear this top. Choose what you eat. Choose what you do. Choose your friends. Choose who stays in your space. Everybody must not be in your space. Because many of us, our friends cause us stress. And you still keep them because you don't want to offend anybody. Oh, please be intentional in 2024. If you got value from what we shared this night, please can you indicate by typing a 777. Thank you so very much for joining us. If you have any contributions to make, you can go ahead and make them. Remember, it is about you. Nobody eats food on behalf of another person. Nobody poo-poos on behalf of another person. Nobody goes to bed. If you say you are hearing this every time, Dr. Favour will be talking it. Afoma will be talking it. This one will be talking it. If you say you are holy and you don't want to take bath, you don't want to wash your body, you will smell. No matter how holy you are, you will smell. That's why every day you wash, you clean your body. You clean your body. Clean your body. Clean your body. Wash your body. Wash the dirt of your body. Put cream. And then if you have perfume, I love perfumes. You put it, you smell good. Somebody will tell me, Docky, you are doing this program and you are putting perfume. I say, yes, as I'm doing it, I'm smelling myself now. Don't allow people to, because smelly people will destroy your, because everything has to do with your life. Thank you so very much. God bless you. God honor you. I love you. And I sincerely wish that you live in good health and be blessed. In 2024, be intentional. Intentionality should be your watchword. I love you, and that's why I always show up. I will stop the video because I don't want the video to always be more than, I've tried to make it 1 hour, but it still goes beyond it. So I thank you so very much. Love you so much. I know that I've not wasted your time. See you next Sunday by God's grace. This is Dr. Favour Afoma signing out from Lagos State.
Please, I have a question, please.
Oh yeah, you can go ahead quickly.
During the time of uncooked food challenge, what and what should one be eating?
Anything that is raw. Anything that is raw. You know what I mean by raw. You can eat, no, you can't use mayonnaise, except you do your own mayonnaise. What you can eat is guava. You can't cook guava before eating. Orange, you don't cook it. Banana, you don't cook it. Ripe plantain.
All those things you are mentioning, banana, guava, their sugar, whatever. If one that has a high sugar, whatever, you know, all those fruits are not good for the person.
I'm just naming.
For the person that didn't want to go into banana and mango, all those sugary things.
You have garden egg, you have apple, you have cucumber, you have cabbage, you have lettuce. Those ones, they don't have that kind of sugar. I'm just mentioning these names. These ones, you have avocado pear. Anything that is raw, you can eat it without cooking it. If you don't want, I know somebody that doesn't take pineapple. My half sister, she doesn't take pineapple. I don't know why, but she won't take it. But some people will tell you, all these things, they are sugar. These things, you do them once in 2 months. And the sugar, if you eliminate the sugar, the synthetic bleach sugar, and you take in this kind of sugar, it doesn't bring problems to you. The ones that bring problems to people, the ones that they've taken that they are synthetic, the ones that they're taking over the years. So many people think they can eliminate sugar, they can bring down their sugar level. They have accumulated maybe in 15 years, in 2 days. It doesn't work like that. Anybody that will tell, the doctor told me, you see what I tell you, the cardiologist told me, not an ordinary doctor, a doctor that's a specialist in heart affairs. So what you do is anything that you know that is good for you. If you don't want to eat banana, don't take banana. Banana, you eat a finger of banana, or you put the banana inside the smoothie you are making. That's not much. Just try and start from somewhere. By the time you know it, you find out that you are doing a whole lot, and your body will tell you this is good for you. So thank you so very much. I love you so very much. God bless you. See you next Sunday. By God's grace, you can follow me on Afoma, or you can watch our previous episode. This is episode 222. 222 times we have been doing this, showing you how consistent we have been. It is better to prevent a disease than to treat a disease. Thank you so very much. God bless you. God honor you. Thank you, and see you next Sunday. We will do a continuation. We will go into sugars, we'll go into carbohydrates, so that you see many of the things you even think there is no carbohydrate, there is no sugar. There are some foods, they contain sugar more than banana, to tell you the truth. And if you are not sleeping well at night, go and eat banana. If you eat banana, a finger or two, it will make potassium is very good for us. That's what the cardiologist told me. So thank you so very much. God bless you and have a fantastic night rest. Bye.